everyone, this is your child's fourth grade teacher, Miss Namrao, and I wanted to introduce you to a new app that I'm going to be currently using in the classroom. It is called Dojo, and it is available for your student as well as you and myself to use for better communication within the classroom and outside of the classroom. So as you can see, it is available for Apple, iOS, Android, Kindle, any desktop, any laptop. And so let me go ahead and give you an example of what we'll be using here at Deborah Brown Alexander Elementary School. Okay, so I'm signed in as myself. So let me just give you a little rundown. Here you can go ahead and see your child's name. And this is where I'm going to be able to locate your student in case I wanted to message you, message them, update any grades or anything like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the app, and then I will go ahead and show you how to sign up for this app. Okay. So this is a portfolios tab, and here I'm able to upload any documents that I have for your child, such as pictures of them doing their work, any drawings, or any text that they have entered as well. Okay, and on the class story tab, this is where you as a parent are able to see your students' classroom moments, any photos, and anything that you want to post on your on this classroom message board. So this message tab is where I'm able to message you, and it also gives me an opportunity to set the quiet hours to where you can't message me, or where it won't be disruptive to your student while they're in class. So let's go ahead. This is where I can go ahead and invite parents. So right here, I would just enter your email address. And I will go ahead and send you an invitation. And once you get that invitation, then you're able to join the class dojo. So right here is our toolkit, and since this app is available for me to use on the smart board in the classroom, it does give me an option to set timers for when we are doing timed work in the classroom, as well as it helps me to do random groups for when we're doing group work in the classroom. So that way the kids can work with other students and get to know their other classmates as well. So this is the directions tab, and here I'm able to do any directions that I want to add for the group work. And I could go ahead and post that in the Class Dojo app for your student to see. So in case I'm not in the classroom, they can just go ahead and go on the app and see what the directions were Here I'm also able to track the attendance of your student. So if everyone was here, then I would just go ahead and mark all present. Okay. So students can add their work to the Class Dojo portfolio, engage with their classmates as well, and other activities that I do post in the Class Dojo app that we don't do in class, which I think is really helpful for the student, just to get them more engaged and familiar with the material that we will be going over in the classroom. So your student can log in by a QR code, and they log in by scanning my class code that I have. They can either do a text code as well, or they could just go ahead and sign in with their Google email. So the text code that I will be giving is going to be this, DUMUSH. So when the student is signing up for this app, they will have to put in this put in this code, and they will be able to log in with this. Okay, so the parent invite, in order to be on this app, you would have to be invited by me, and I would enter your email number or your phone and send an invite to you, and you'll have to confirm that invite. The invites can either be through email or phone, as I stated previously, or I can go ahead and print a parent invite for each of your students and send them home. And from the app or classdojo.com, the parents will use the invitation code and connect to the classroom through that app. I think it's especially beneficial for all parents to be on the app so that the parents can be in the know and they're able to communicate with their student about anything that's going on, remind them of any homework or field trips or any permission slips that need to be signed as well, because that will be on the app. They're also able to track their students' progress through class photos or any uploads that I have put on the classroom discussion board. So this is just an example of what the take-home invitation will look like. Please join our classroom community on Class Dojo. And this is the code that the parent will have to use when creating an account. And once you are on the app, then this is when you will be able to communicate through messages. And like I said, this is a class story, and it lets me inform the parents as well as the students about what's going on in the classroom in case the student is on vacation or anything like that they've missed. And each student gets their own separate portfolio, and it's able to see what activities their child has been working on, classroom photos that I've taken of the student, and just any positive things that I want to share about the student. I think Classroom Dojo is a superb app because it allows me to communicate with the parents as well as with the students. And I think it's even better for the parents because they're able to kind of be with their student when they are at school, when they're not really with their student, and track their progress and see them interacting with their peers through photos, or keep track of any events that we have coming in the classroom, such as field trips, any special guests, or any special speakers that we have coming to the school, any upcoming exams, so that they can help their child stay on top of these things and help give their feedback, or any if their child has any questions, they're able to help them as well. I really hope that you guys will join the app when I send out the classroom invitations. Let me know if you have any questions. My email or my text is always available to you guys. Thank you so much.